We are counting down to first pitch this afternoon from San Francisco. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sunday afternoon, baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Lots of pink in the stands and on the field for this Mother's Day matchup between the East-leading Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, no question this is a pitcher's park. You can see a pretty low-scoring affair last night. Hard to generate a lot of offense here, especially in the evening. So we could be in for more of the same here in this one.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And they'll have their work cut out for them, as they'll face the guy they call the Bulldog, the veteran right-hander Tim Hudson. And there you see, look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. D. Gordon will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric Karros, this Giant ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the way this series started for them, if they could get out of here with a split, you bet they sign up for that. That was an important win for these guys yesterday, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row here.
The 1-1 now from Hudson. Now a hard liner towards short. And taken in out there for the first out. A look at our scouting report. No real surprises when you've been around as long as he has, but still, here's what we'll see from the 39-year-old right-hander. Christian Yelich will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Such a good start to the inning. He kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, hey, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the 3rd guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
Marcel Ozuna will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. First pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at AT&T Park. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Starting lineup put together by Bruce Bochy for the host Giants looks like this. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Here now's Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Leading out for the Giants, left fielder, Nori Aoki.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's Latos now on 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Second, center fielder,
Angel Pagan will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now Latos ready, the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Is on the way. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Buster Posey will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run shot for Buster Posey. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
This is a situation where you wonder how much of his concentration is on first base and how much of it is on home plate. Because if you're not 100% locked in on the guy at the plate, folks will make you pay it this time.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, that's not a bad pitch right there. The ball's down in the zone, but he does a really nice job of getting the barrel through the hitting zone and squaring it up. He just can't elevate that pitch enough to get it over the infielder's head.
Here's Casey McGee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Enters play here at 279. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Ready now on 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes the 1-2. Bouncing ball back up the middle, over to his left. He's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-1 San Francisco. Michael Morse will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. First offering on the way. And Hudson will start him out with that good sinker at strike one. Now the pitch. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Martin Prado now, as he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike one.
Okay, pitcher.
He's ready now. The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Out here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. 2-2. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you gotta have at this level.
3-2, here it is. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Over to get it now is Pagan as he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 7th, the catcher number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Jared Saltalamacchia will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. And here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready, now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Nail that runner.
Now the 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Here he comes again, 1-2. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. 1 there. And he'll have to hold on to it there as the takeout slide had him well off balance.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Donovan Solano will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One 0 on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. One on the way. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They still trail it here 2-1. Joe Panic will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. First pitch coming. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Right over here, gets you
1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
Here it comes, 2-1. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Nobody out, runner on first. From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Comes set, now the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
In now, Joaquin Arias. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Here it comes.
Here we go.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he is in there.
Batting ninth, catcher, Tim Hudson.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that leaves it to a guy who's not really accustomed to swinging the bat in the big leagues, Tim Hudson. First pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Go Giants.
Now the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Wait for the pitch.
1-2. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Nori Aoki will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
From the stretch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
Let's go Giants!
He waits, now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's another 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Go Giants!
The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Lined into left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with this ball nicely, and that'll fire up the whole dugout.
Angel Pagan will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Giants will have to be content with just the one. We've played 2 full. San Francisco leads this one 3-1. Matt Latos will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. The pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And the pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Now here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
1-0 pitch now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Here's Hudson now on 2-0. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Giancarlo Stanton will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now the first pitch. Ball one.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Go San Francisco! Come on, Giants!
Now the 2-0 home. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty. It's strike one. Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now. Two out with the man at first.
Let's go, Giants!
2-2 pitch on the way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Buster Posey will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
Buster Posey.
Here's the first offering. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. The 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even. 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Here's the full count offering. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, he's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Casey McGee will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
On the way. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Here comes the 3-0.
Here we go.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here he comes, 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Two out, nobody on. Full count pitch on its way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Marcel Ozuna will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Center fielder number 13, Marcel Ozuna.
First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hot dog.
Here's a 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, first baseman,
Michael Morse will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
What are you watching?
Here's the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
How about the candy?
The 1-1 now from Hudson.
Look at him.
Grounded foul off to the right. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first, and no problems here for Hudson. That's the second out.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Martin Prado will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nice work that time by Tim Hudson. He's got a 3-1 lead. Joe Panik will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First offering on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
The 2-2 coming. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Brandon Crawford will stand in now following leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Now the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball misses inside, it's even at 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Joaquin Arias will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Slider worked last time. Why not go to it again? 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, you can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, that's been the go-to pitch when he's needed it. He definitely needed it there.
Tim Hudson get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 1-0 on the way. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
And that's a good job in that situation. You love a base hit, but hey, bottom line, you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Nori Aoki will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Come on, make him earn it. Go up.
He's set, now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Latos ready with another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now another 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Saltalamacchia's under this one, and Jarrett's got it to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Giants 4 and the Marlins 1. Jared Saltalamacchia will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The catcher, number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia. First pitch to him.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Donovan Solano will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Donovan Solano.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and this handcuffs Arias. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, it didn't look like there was anything too special about this ground ball. Just looked like he maybe raised his head a little bit there, and that'll cost him a 1-out base runner.
Into the box now, Matt Latos, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
D. Gordon will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Check back by Hudson. Now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The next pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
A 2-1 offering. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here he comes on 3-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They trail it 4-1. Angel Pagan will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
The 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
A 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And his arrival is going to signal the end of the afternoon for the starter, Matt Latos. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Tom Kohler is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Buster Posey will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now the first pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't speed up your delivery too much with a base stealer on first, or you might wind up walking this guy too.
Let's go, one more time, baby.
From the belt, the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. Solano for 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Hunter Pence will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
First pitch coming. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder, he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
Casey McGee will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. That misses. 2-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled back. Here comes the 2-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Christian Yelich will come in now to begin their half of the sixth, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. 1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Come on, let's get me out here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 with 1 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 2-2. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Marcel Ozuna will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now here's the first pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
Michael Morse will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
He's ready now. The pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
him out.
Here's the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Martin Prado will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Come on, let's do it. Don't let him score.
Now the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
The 1-1 home. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
3 hits now in the inning. He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away, so it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
First offering on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
2 out, bases loaded.
Come on, let's settle down and get them out.
1-1 on the way. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. 3-1 on the way. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, and he's been all right up to this inning, but the wheels have really come off the bus now. He gives them a run here on the bases-loaded walk, and he's not getting any closer to getting himself out of this mess.
Donovan Solano will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch coming. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. McGee is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Giants 4 and the Marlins 2. Joe Panic will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th. First pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One-0 pitch now. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
You can do it.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Ready now on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. In the air to right center. Stanton is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman,
Joaquin Aria will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Tim Hudson will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
You can do it.
Come set, now the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. The 1-2 pitch now to Hudson. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Giants out in front here, 4-2. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ichiro Suzuki is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Ichiro Suzuki.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to go to the bullpen here. That'll do it for Tim Hudson. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. D. Gordon will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Pause, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Come on, turn the double.
He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And you'd think that a play like this and a swing like this should almost always result in an out. But here, he's just a little slow reacting behind the plate, and that is a speedy guy getting down the line. So the throw winds up just too late to get him out at first.
Christian Yelich will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Bends down, and he barehands it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Oh, what a mess here. He's just trying to give himself up, but the throw to first is way off target. It's going to wind up costing him a run.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
You know, sometimes this game can just be flat out simple. Here, he just worked his way into a good count, bought himself a nice fastball to hit, and then just rips it out there to drive in a run.
Sergio Romo will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's Marcel Ozuna. This is foul right side. First and second here with nobody out. He's set, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
Nope.
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
None out, runners at first and second. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here's the 2-2 home. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this is fouled back and out of play. First and second here with nobody out. Ready with another 2-2. There's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
He got caught in a situation where he had to protect with 2 strikes. He's probably fortunate he even got wood on this one, but it didn't matter much as this turns into an easy little soft liner.
And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. Here's Michael Morse now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
First and second now, 1 man out. Here's a 1-0.
Swing better.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Don't let him score.
Now the 2-1. Grounded, foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Martin Prado now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Come on, yo!
Here's the 1-0.
Yeah!
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Cut him down right here!
Here comes the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Arias is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco, and we are tied 4-4. Aaron Crow will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Aaron Crow.
Nori Aoki will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Angel Pagan will stand in, base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
How about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Buster Posey will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now here's the pitch. Ball not hit all that hard to the left side of the infield. Up with it now is Prado, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
First pitch on the way. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Aoki is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starting pitchers. Donovan Solano will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now here it comes. Chopper foul. And the pitch. This one for Crawford is short. To his left, he's up with it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. This one's been quite a battle throughout as you get a look at the line score. All even here in the 8th inning in San Francisco. Adeiny Echeverria will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game.
Let's go.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. And we are tied 4-4.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher set to come on. It'll be the 6'4 right-hander Nick Massett that gets the call. And there is Hunter Pence. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Hunter Pence. Home run number 5 on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Mike Dunn is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
number 40, Mike Dunn.
Casey McGee, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Two. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Here's Joe Panic, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. And we've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
Brandon Crawford will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitch on the way, and that misses 1-1.
That's right. What you did.
1-1 home now to Crawford. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right, and Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1 for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. Hunter Pence leaves the yard. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 5-4 San Francisco. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Santiago Casilla is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 46, Santiago Casilla. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot,
D. Gordon will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Bare-handed pickup. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Pitch on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now the 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Ready on 2-1. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Marlins down to their final out now. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Now the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here's the 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker, as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 5-4. So long from San Francisco.